Hey, I'm Dr. Bill Tackett, and we're live at 12:05, and today we're going to talk about making babies. Sorry, fellas, you've already contributed half of the blueprint to make this baby. Your job is done here. Go get yourself a snack. We're leaving the rest of this up to the real baby makers, the ladies. Yeah, because ultimately, that's who does all the work. But fellas, actually, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to hear this. You see, because that one cell that you contributed that had half of the blueprint to make a baby, well, that one cell actually had one job, and it had an innate intelligence in it that told it, okay, go find the egg. Once it got there and it found that egg, it joined with that egg, and the cell and the other half of the information for that little baby was all in one cell. And that one cell had an innate intelligence too. And that one cell divided into two cells, and that innate intelligence said, okay, 2 cells go into 4 cells, 4 into 8, and the whole time it's doing this, that cell and bundle of cells is making its way down. It's trying to find that one space that you ladies have perfectly designed for that to implant itself, and that's what it does. Now, you ladies are so amazing, and your nervous system's so amazing, it actually has nerves surrounding that area, and now those nerves are like, whoa, bun's in the oven. We gotta tell the brain. Now the brain's like, whoa, bun's in the oven. We gotta make some changes. We gotta make sure mama here is fully prepared to make a baby. So the first thing it has to do is what? Well, number one, it has to stop your menstrual cycle, because the only reason you have a menstrual cycle is to make a baby. And that's already process is happening. So as this whole thing is going on and your nervous system is doing all these things to prep you, creating hormones and all these other changes in your body, there's also a physical change as far as structurally. Unfortunately, this structure and this center of gravity changes creates all sorts of potential issues for you from a musculoskeletal standpoint. And so we had one of our friends on Facebook ask, is it good to have alignment when you're pregnant? Well, I can tell you, not only are you going through the process of making a baby, but your body and that center of gravity and those changes that are happening literally affect the musculoskeletal system. And that is why headaches, back pain, neck pain are very common for you moms that are carrying a child. And so what do we do as a chiropractor? Number one, we've got to make sure that that brain of yours is chatting sufficiently to your body, because once again, you're making a baby, and that nervous system of yours is allowing that process to happen. But number two, that brain is trying to tell every one of your muscles what to do at every time. And when you have misalignments in those bones and existing restrictions, well, unfortunately, that doesn't change as your center of gravity changes, and that's why people get sciatica and all those other things that I chatted with you. You, ladies, are amazing. And when you're with child, you should be as comfortable as you possibly can. And that's what we like to try and do. Try and remove that interference, allow your body to function sufficiently, you feel good, and you do what you're supposed to do, which is make a baby. I'm Dr. Bill Tackett. We're live at 12:05, and I want you to have a wonderful week.